Sidekick Media Services. We are your sidekick in business for social media, video production, and more. Find out more at sidekickmediaservices.com.
Grind City.
Who's a grinder? I'm a grinder. Show me grinders. If you're grinding, who's a grinder? I'm a grinder. Show me grinders. If you're grinding,
if you want this, then come get it. See the plug and the outlet. Line with all the outfits. From the north to the south, always rocking all the fly shit. From the east to the west, independent represent, screaming grinders. New empire aim to inspire network. Think higher, unite. With this power, I'm more. So we do more. Foundation is solid. TV, mag, radio, and more. So show me who's a grinder. I'm a grinder. Show me grinders. If you're grinding, who's a grinder? I'm a grinder. Show me grinders. If you're grinding.
Well, hello, friends. I'm your pal in the mainstream media.
And I'm the Riz.
And, you know, Riz, it takes years of strenuous, dedicated training before you're worthy to step inside a professional wrestling ring. But it takes even more time to develop complex, highly astute opinions about professional wrestling. Am I right?
That is correct.
Yes.
And you know where we can find that?
Yes.
On the Wrestling Mayhem.
That's right.
Sidekick Media Services. We are your sidekick in business for social media, video production, and more. Find out more at sidekickmediaservices.com.
Grind City.
Who's a grinder? I'm a grinder. Show me grinders. If you're grinding, who's a grinder? I'm a grinder. Show me grinders. If you're grinding,
if you want this, then come get it. See the plug and the outlet. Line with all the outfits. From the north to the south, always rocking all the fly shit. From the east to the west, independent represent, screaming grinders. New empire aim to inspire network. Think higher, unite. With this power, I'm more. So we do more. Foundation is solid. TV, mag, radio, and more. So show me who's a grinder. I'm a grinder. Show me grinders. If you're grinding, who's a grinder? I'm a grinder. Show me grinders. If you're grinding.
Well, hello, friends. I'm your pal in the mainstream media.
And I'm the Riz.
And, you know, Riz, it takes years of strenuous, dedicated training before you're worthy to step inside a professional wrestling ring. But it takes even more time to develop complex, highly astute opinions about professional wrestling. Am I right?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to 880 Wrestling's Thursday Night Fight. Our opening bout is scheduled for one fall.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to 880 Wrestling for Thursday Night Fight. I am one half of your commentary team, the unwilting Tatiana.
And I'm Gianni on your other half.
We've got one heck of an opening bout for you tonight.
Introducing first, from Legends Valley, Ohio, weighing in at 295 pounds, this is the Peanut Butter Zombie, Saturn Price.
Saturn Price making his debut here at Thursday Night Fight, hailing from the not-so-great state of Ohio, but we're not going to hold it against him as he makes his big debut in front of our wonderful 880 crowd.
Ohio or not, I think the peanut butter is a great name.
And his opponent.
There we go.
This wrestler is just a sensitive, tough guy. This wrestler is literally just a girl. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the dumpster fire, Ryan Zane!
Dumpster fire Ryan Zane making his way to the ring. And as you heard, he's literally just a girl, I think.
We're not really sure, but it's absolutely positive that he is, in fact, just a girl. He's reminded me many, many times.
And as it turns out, oh gosh, as it turns out, Saturn Price will be making his debut against the Ryan Zane tonight. Ryan has been on a bit of a hot streak, and appearing here and there, and, well, always having a good time, it would seem.
All right, the match is about to get started now.
Referee George Ross in the ring tonight, most likely going to be our ref for the entire night. And let's get this match started. Well, folks, it may be raining out here in New Kensington, but it is red hot here on the Doty block.
This is the first time I don't think I've ever seen somebody out in the smoking section.
It happens. First time for everything, but the two of us are filling in for our beloved Toddy Tondera, who we wish the absolute best. Ryan Zane getting some early love from the crowd. And, well, maybe teasing Saturn Price? I'm not sure what that little shimmy was.
Oh, and the lock up here.
Price taking over and putting Zane in the corner. Oh, and a little head back from Price.
He's trying to get the crowd on his side here.
Now, they're not quite sure what to make of Price, but they certainly know what to make of Brian Zane. Oh, and Zane calling for a test of strength here. Oh, and avoids it to go for the waist lock. An interesting maneuver. A nice wrist lock out of the waist lock. We're going to see some old-fashioned chain wrestling here. Oh, Price with a nice counter to a headlock.
Price seems to be enjoying this. He's smiling.
I don't think he's smiling that much anymore after that reversal.
He's going to have to watch out, Ryan. It's very, very slippery.
We don't need to use that word. He's holding on tight to that headlock, but up. Price working his way out. Ooh, looked like he was going for the top wrist lock there, but remaneuvered it back into the headlock. And the crowd seems to have decided what they're making of it. Nice reversal from Zane. Some good old-fashioned wrestling from these two competitors. But a big back elbow from Price breaks up the waist lock. Oh, gosh! Big right hand from Saturn Price. Knocked Ryan Zane right on his back.
You really heard that all the way from up here. That had to have hurt.
Some things you can't avoid in wrestling. A slap hurting is one of them. And oh, Ryan Zane with a very interesting elbow lock. One off the ropes. Oh, looks like he tried to go for something there, but Price catching Zane as he goes off the ropes. Oh, into a bear lock.
Zane's really going to have to pull into his bag of tricks to make up for the size difference.
Big arm drag and an insecurity from Zane. But Price is on his feet still. Ooh, back into that wrist lock from Zane. Ooh. Big face buster from Zane. A little bit of a maneuvering off the corner there. Went for the pin, but only got a 2 count out of that. Not quite enough. As a reminder, folks, you can watch all previous episodes of 880 Wrestling on the IndyWrestling.Network, completely uncut. And you can always find us live here every Thursday on Twitch, YouTube, Caffeine, and other streaming medias every Thursday at 8 p.m. Or, if you're in the area, you can come join us live every Thursday, too. Price with a big lariat going for the pin, but no dice. Ooh, a big boy senton! Let's see if this is enough to put down the dumpster fire, but the fire rages on! Price, very obviously annoyed by that. As we see in that big replay, that was a big boy senton.
They are both already looking tired.
Dumpster fire giving a little bit more fight than I think what Price was expecting, but ooh, and exchanging strikes from the two gentlemen. It looks like
Price with a big bomb. The crowd is not on his side at all.
I believe that was a blue thunderbomb from Saturn Price, and not enough. Iron Zane still alive and seems to be in some pain from what the camera angles can tell. And Price is just simply not amused by this. The crowd doesn't seem to care. They shot from Zane. Big chop from Zane.
Zane's got to pull it all together here and get the last of his energy, and hopefully he can overcome this.
Well, it seems. Well, I'm checking here that Ryan Zane politicked his way into this opening battle, and I'm wondering if he's regretting that decision. Big corner face wash, and looks like you missed a spot to Zane. Zane is still alive. You missed a spot was not enough to put the fire out tonight.
Zane is absolutely showing his resilience here. Price really doesn't even seem to believe it.
Well, Zane came into this match with a lot of big powerbomb for Price, and it still wasn't enough. Zane is still alive.
The crowd has erupted into dumpster fire chants.
Well, what I was saying before was Zane came into this match with a little bit of confusion. He's been wondering why Quasi Asante and Angelo Carter said, well, I can't say the full quote on commentary, but essentially why they said F Ryan Zane. As far as Zane knows, he did nothing to them.
Zane was very confused by the comments.
Very confusing, very upsetting too. So whenever you step into the ring with that kind of confusion and upset, brings a different kind of energy, and we saw a little bit of that energy in the beginning of this match. I wonder if it'll rear its head so that Zane can come back. Ooh! Looked like he was going for an off the rope senton, but not quite enough. Big boot from Zane. Low boy drop kick. Is this going to be enough? No. Saturn Price still alive from.
Both of them are absolutely testing each other.
Crowd is behind dumpster fire. Let's see if he can capitalize off of it. Going for a. Looked like he was going for a DDT, but. Oh gosh! Duplex 45! Insane legs! The duplex wasn't enough!
Zane absolutely looks like he's running on impulse right now. I'm not even sure if there's anybody in there at the moment.
Was there ever anybody in there to begin with?
It's a good question, and I'm not going to be the one to answer, I think. He's sensitive.
Ooh, a big chop from Zane. Another chop. Big light up strikes from Zane. Trying to bring that fire back to play. Let's see if he can capitalize. Ooh! Sidestepping Saturn, who goes straight into the brick wall. Big DDT. And he got him!
Your winner of the match, Ryan Zane.
Big win from Ryan Zane, defeating the debuting Saturn Price.
Saturn did absolutely
See a
amazing.
replay of that. Price went head first right into our brick wall, right back into a DDT from Zane. Now, the fire streak continues from Zane, who a bit of sportsmanship at the end there, shaking the hand of the dazed Saturn Price. I don't know if Price remembers where he is right now.
To be honest, I don't think either of them know where they are right now. He's definitely still feeling that.
Our crowd doesn't seem. Looks like Price thought the fans
have quite a night on our hands, that's for sure, especially after that match. Wow.
Thursday Night Fights continues as our next bout is scheduled for one fall. Heading towards the ring from the Wilde West, weighing in at 170 pounds, this is Quick Draw Shelby Wilder.
Quick Draw has certainly been making an impact here at 880. Past couple of weeks, we have seen a far more aggressive side of Shelby Wilder, who has been using 880 to make his return since a massive jaw injury.
You know, we've been seeing more and more of him lately, and honestly, I can't complain. I like watching him. Good time.
I mean, you can't deny the talent that this young man possesses, but his methods certainly questionable, especially considering the energy he left behind before his injury.
Poor George.
And his opponent, serving a penalty of 210 minutes. He is banned from over 13 international hockey leagues all over the world. This is the Henry Rollins of professional wrestling. This is the Shoot Psychopath. This is the Muay Thai Maniac. This is KC Warr!
KC Warr out here representing the fourth line in singles competition. Fourth line in rare form tonight with this kind of competition, but
KC Warr looking absolutely ready for war himself tonight, hyped up as ever.
well, it's going to be one heck of a battle for Shelby tonight. Tag team competing aside, Casey is one of those competitors that is lethal on his own or in a team. Speaking of the fourth line, Shelby Wilder faced Casey's partner Brandon St. James last week. I wonder if the outcome will be any different.
It seems like already the crowd has taken its side in this match.
They certainly have, and Wilder not too happy with that, and bailing. Shelby Wilder bailed to the apron of the ring to get away from KC Warr. Warr just kind of sitting back in anticipation. Nice waistlock from Wilder there. Ooh, big wristlock from KC Warr. Oh, that's dangerous. KC has the fingers of Shelby Wilder. We've seen what he can do to these. Oh, a big breaker. Right to the fingers of the quick draw. Right to the trigger fingers.
KC really always putting work into that hand and arm.
Certainly did. Wilder showing off that quick draw tendency with a quick reversal to the headlock, but Warr trying to fight out of it now. Oh, into a cravat hold. Oh, and some knee strikes out of the cravat. Whoa. Went for the leapfrog. Wilder said not today. Oh, a big shoulder tackle. I think that knocked the wind out of Wilder as much as it did KC.
Oh, there's the leapfrog.
Drop down. And a drop kick! We haven't seen that combo in a hot minute from KC Warr, but it looks to be just as effective.
What an absolute massive drop kick that was, too.
Knee to the corner for KC. And the crowd knows exactly what to do. Big bulldog out of the corner. A kick out of one. Dang.
For how much of a beating he's already taken, it's very surprising to see that at a 1.
KC Warr showing off that babyface fire nice and early, or should I say psychopath fire. Looks like he's going for something. Oh! Looks like KC wants to go dive out of the ring, and Shelby Wilder cut him off, sending him tumbling to the floor. The action is now spilled to the outside of the ring.
Casey's absolutely feeling that, looking like the lights aren't even on here.
Oh, Warr firing back. Oh, and Wilder sending Warr to the post. And jaw-jacking with the crowd a little bit too. As I said before, we've certainly seen a more aggressive side of Shelby Wilder, and this is part of it. Ooh, Warr with a double boot. Oh! A big I'm not sure what to call that. I think it was a sit-up diving lariat.
The crowd absolutely pumping KC up.
See a replay of that. A very effective hop to the apron combined with a big clothesline. Warr throwing some forearms to get himself out of the corner. Now a couple of chops and forearms as well. Oh, a big scissor kick. That was one hell of a slice and dice off the rope. And Shelby Wilder taking it to Warr now.
Definitely taking advantage while he has him down now, putting as much work as he can.
Well, we mentioned last week that Wilder faced Braden St. James last week. He was unsuccessful in securing a victory. It looks like he seems to be seeking revenge this week on KC. Oh, a big suplex. A kick out from Warr. Not quite enough to get to shoot Psychopath down.
Crowd pumping up Warr again.
Well, Warr and St. James, they're certainly been feeling a little raw since losing their tag titles to the Dangerous Knights crew. These two are probably looking for any way to secure a title rematch. Showing off that they can hold their own on their own is certainly one way to do it. Wilder with a big headlock here. They're choking the life out of KC Warr. Problem with being in one of these holds is if you're moving around too much, it's easy to lose your breath, lose your composure. Warr's smart and working his way out of it. For another knee to that. Ooh! Wilder redirecting Warr to sit up on the top turnbuckle. Let's see where he's going with here. Looks like he's going for a superplex. Warr fighting his way out of it. Oh, a big forearm. Nice super kick. Oh!
KC is regaining control of this match.
Over the shoulder, belly to belly. Let's see that one again. Up and over, Shelby Wilder goes. Those competitors are down.
Let's see who's the first to rise to their feet here.
These two competitors have certainly knocked the wind out of each other quite a bit throughout this match. Both are on their feet, but big kicks from KC Warr. Nice combination there from KC. Let's see if oh gosh, a big running knee. Tried to go for a pinfall there, but not quite enough to pull out the quick draw. KC Warr with very impressive combinations. We saw that over the shoulder whip into the big running knee. Ooh, kick to the knee from Shelby Wilder. There's the scissor kick.
Still not enough to put Warr down. Both these men reaching deep into their pockets to pull something out.
We want to remind you guys that Thursday Night Fights is a collaboration between the T2T Wrestling Academy and the Sidekick Media Services to train the next generation of professional wrestlers and live production operators. You too can become a video operator like our friends CL and Riz down on the ground, or a wrestler like KC Warr, who has a big stalling vertical suplex.
Still not enough. Casey looks surprised and exhausted.
Really thought that was going to be enough, but not quite. Well, quick draw holding on tightly. Uh-oh. I've seen this before, unfortunately. Pulling that knee pad down. Let's do it. Oh! What a redirect! Shelby Wilder taking advantage of the O'Connor roll to try and catch KC Warr off guard, but still not quite enough to put the Muay Thai Maniac down. And these crowds are loving this, but a couple of big fists from Shelby Wilder here.
Both of them are putting on quite a clinic. Trading back and forth.
Wilder and Warr find themselves on the top buckle again. Let's see. Wilder going for that superplex again, and once again, KC Warr fighting his way out of it. Wait a minute, what's this? Oh, Warr has Wilder! There was a sleep long from KC Warr, and that's it!
Casey picking up the victory.
Your winner of the match, KC Warr.
I'll tell you, those are our first two matches the rest of the night. Wow. The energy in here is amazing.
Incredible matchup between these two competitors. It's a combination of a powerbomb go to sleep from Casey Long. The sleep long, then put Wilder out for a nice long nap. We're already 2 matches into this edition of Thursday Night Fights, and it has been nothing short of electric tonight. There we see KC Warr calling for another shot at those tag titles. I don't know, maybe if we can see a victory for Brandon St. James, maybe, who knows, a rematch maybe on the line for these
I
two.
think they're carving a path directly to that, to be honest.
Wilder seems to not be quite sure where he's going, but very impressive showing from the quick draw tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next bout scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Columbus, Ohio, weighing in at 227 pounds, he is the misanthropic, lycanthropic, Tyler Voxx.
And here's Tyler Voxx, someone who has been making quite a splash here at 880. Made his debut a few short weeks ago against FB Young, and is nothing short of, oh, I don't know, what's the word you would use for him?
Good one.
I'm sorry?
I can't hear.
All right, well, Voxy is here tonight to try to make another impact. I'm not quite sure that he's gotten a victory here at 880 yet, but he's certainly going to try for one tonight. The crowd, well, they don't seem to be fans of werewolves.
I'll tell you, that is quite a mass, though. Look at that thing. I don't know how any of those fans down there are staring into that thing. That thing is scary.
Well, I don't know about all that, but
And his nightmare, from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 219 pounds, he is the reigning 880 no-ring champion. This is the G.G. Allen of professional wrestling. This is Satan's favorite saint, Brandon St. James.
and we've got more fourth line action with Brandon St. James coming out to fight Tyler Voxx tonight. We saw Brandon St. James be victorious last week. Let's see if he can keep that streak going.
I think they're absolutely both on a mission, carving their path to get that title rematch. So I think St. James, I think he's picking up the victory here tonight.
Oh! Voxy with a back elbow to cut off Brandon St. James' party.
I think I spoke too soon for St. James.
That seems to be a reoccurring theme with Voxy, is breaking up the good times during the entrances. He's
He has to-
going and putting a lot of focus on the head of BSJ outside of the ring.
Voxx absolutely not even bothered by the crowd. He's every time he comes back, this crowd does not care.
Seems to be this. We're gonna get this match started now, and Voxy with the early upper hand. There's one thing to be certain about when it comes to Tyler Voxx. He just wants to hurt. Go! And a nice run from St. James, sending Voxx into the corner, followed by a big uppercut. Another uppercut.
St. James exploding in that corner.
Ooh, Voxy with an up and over. Ooh, Lathez press from St. James. Going for a very early pinfall, but not enough. I don't think Voxx was expecting that kind of fire, especially after the opening he gave.
You have to really watch out for St. James. He comes out of nowhere.
Certainly is. Going up to the second rope now in anticipation. Oh, looks like he tried to go for a crossbody, but Voxy catching him. Oh, this can't be good.
Voxx showing his pure strength.
Oh! off the fireman's carry from Voxx. That's one thing about Voxx that I noticed in my match previously with him and Aren Norman. Voxx really utilizes the knee and heat strikes.
He's about wearing down his opponent, which might work really well for him against St. James tonight.
Like I said, Voxx just wants to hurt ya. Win or lose. He wants to make an impact and make sure that you don't forget being in the ring with him.
Again, Voxx not even slightly bothered by this crowd. I think he's tuned him out completely.
Using the ropes to try. Ryan Reagan. Oh! Nothing fun about that. Nothing fun about that at all. Big kicks from Voxx to the back of St. James. But we're seeing some fire back from Satan's favorite Saint, only to get cut off again. Oh, big chop. All right, that's not appropriate. That's not something we can talk about on commentary either.
I don't think so either. It looks like he's really looking to punish St. James.
Ooh! Voxx taking a little too much time to jaw up with the crowd. Wait, what's this? He's fighting St. James!
My God, I think he did. You gotta think it's Voxx targeting St. James' previous injuries from our last Fridays on 5th.
Well, it is mentioned that Voxx is a bit of a lycanthrope. Seems to be more literal than what this commentary team expected. What do we have going on here? A nice bit of misdirection for the crowd there from Voxx. Right into that headlock.
I think he's trying to keep St. James on his toes, but he's taking him down to the mat now.
Up. Took St. James a little too close to the ropes. St. James grabbing onto the ropes to break that hold. Still a dangerous place to be if you're not on your feet, though. Oh! A vicious neck breaker from Voxx. I don't know. St. James might be out on this. Up! He's alive!
St. James is more resilient than that. It's going to take a lot more to keep him down and out.
Starting to see the frustration on the face of Tyler Voxx. Now he seems to be getting annoyed at the crowd for cheering.
Looks like that crowd is finally cracking that armor of Voxx and getting slowly into his head.
Every werewolf has his time. This may be it for Voxx. Oh! Big vertical suplex.
Going for another.
Oh, God. Vicious looking suplex, but still not quite there. Bit of a cheap pin attempt from Voxx, too. That might not have helped his attempt either.
I don't think so. These 80-80 guys, they takes a lot to keep them down.
Certainly does, but he's going for it again. St. James kicking out quickly.
Frustration in Voxx, you can tell it's just building and building.
Certainly is. Now having St. James up by the hair. Well, it looks like to be going for another suplex, but St. James holding on tight. Oh!
A beautiful reversal by St. James.
Both men are down again. I think that's what Voxx had in mind, but it certainly seems to be getting this crowd to light up again.
St. James absolutely building off the crowd right now. He's feeling it.
Big line from St. James. Line again. Flying uppercut.
This crowd has sparked a new life into St. James.
What he's going for. Cross cutter out the corner!
Wow.
Is this going to be enough? No!
Not enough. This is insane.
That cross cutter is nothing to be messed with. I've taken it myself. It certainly rocks your brain out.
St. James looking like he's really trying to draw a plan up right now. Coming with anything to get Voxx to stay down.
Oh! Oh no! Voxx trying to go for a roll up there. Oh, a big forearm river. Wait a minute, I think I've seen this one before. Oh, a tummy trouble trooper from Voxx. Into an elbow drop as well.
The crowd does not like it at all. They don't want to see their hometown hero, St. James, take a hit like that.
Big submission from Voxx. After that kind of combination, I'm not sure if St. James can hold on, but he's fighting. He's got enough.
Oh, and he got it. Voxx will not let go, showing his dirty side.
Oh, referee George Ross physically pulling Voxx off of St. James.
Arguing with Ref George, not a good idea.
Well, it's not often you see a referee put his hands on one of the performers. It happens in very rare occurrences, but it seemed necessary to break that hold. Oh, Voxx tried to go for something in the corner, but St. James avoiding it. Caught Voxx and draped him across the second rope. Oh! A second rope German.
St. James summing up everything he has left to try to get on top of that turnbuckle.
Going up to the top now. Let's see what he has in store. Swanton bomb! Let's see if this is enough.
And it
And
is.
St. James gets the win.
Your winner of the match, Brandon St. James.
What a showing from Satan's favorite Saint tonight. Let's see a replay of that Swanton. I do not think Voxy planned to take that tonight, but he certainly did. St. James will go on a hell of a victory tonight. That means both members of the fourth line were victorious in singles competition tonight.
They are proving time and time again.
Maybe the Dangerous Knights crew won't have a choice but to give them that rematch.
I think regardless if the Dangerous Night crew sees it or not, these boys are coming. They want their title back.
Yes, they do. After tonight's showing from both members of the tag team, I can see it being one hell of a battle. And Tyler Voxx once again walking away without the victory. And getting in the face of our cameraman down below. I believe that was the face of CL.
That is just poor sportsmanship. Wow.
Well, we will try very hard to have the bathroom evacuated shortly so that it can be used by our patrons. We're going to send it back down to the ring in a moment to Matt Flash. But we just want to thank you all very quickly for joining us, whether it be in person or on stream with YouTube, Twitch, and of course, Caffeine. Thank you for being with us tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we head to our feature bout of the evening, few things to check off the list. First of all, we would like to thank you at Sidekick Media Productions, everyone, to bring this show to IndyWrestling.us, to YouTube, and anywhere else you can find it. Our sound guy tonight, the return of the Let's Give Him a Big Hoorah, Big Jim French. Up on commentary tonight, fresh from your local flower store, the unwilting Tatiana. Next to her is the bud between two roses, Johnny Demise. The referee for this evening has been Mr. George Ross. And I am your host for the evening, Matt Flash. And one more thing to check. Somebody out there has a birthday. Her name is Raven. Raise your hand. That's her right there. To even make her more uncomfortable, you guys are gonna sing to her. We're gonna have fun. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Dear Raven, not for the ballerines. Happy birthday to you. Now back to our regularly scheduled program. This is our feature bout of the evening, scheduled for one fall.
Now here's another competitor that we recently saw in action, making his return from somewhere in Ohio.
Introducing first.
Ah, man.
Representing OPWA, accompanied to the ring by Tyler Voxx from Columbus, Ohio, weighing in at 258 pounds. This is the Dream, Aren, Daniel, Norman.
I thought we just got rid of Voxx. How did he make his way back here?
Well, I did say that we were going to evacuate the bathroom. Looks like the bathroom evacuated itself.
Even the bathroom doesn't want somebody from Ohio.
Aren Norman making his return to IndyWrestling alongside of Tyler Voxx. When these two team up, it is known as Funeral Warrior Friend. But we're seeing this tag team in singles competition tonight. I gotta tell you, I'm interested to see how this next bout is gonna go.
It's going to be interesting for sure.
And Voxx getting in the face of our cameraman Riz.
Heading towards the ring from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, by way of 880 Donnie Pluck. He's Pittsburgh made. He's Pittsburgh paid. He's internationally laid. He is the closer of 880 Wrestling. He is the king of Pittsburgh. This is MV Young!
What an entrance for MV Young! Couple of big boys throwing big arms at each other tonight. I don't think Aren Norman is quite ready for this. Tyler Voxx giving some grief to George Ross before exiting the ring. Once again, the crowd has very swiftly decided whose side they're on for this match. And it's on the side of the King of Pittsburgh. Ooh. Big wristlock from Norman. And V countering to the corner. Oh, it looked like he was about to go for a chop, but instead, a nice little pat on the cheek.
Got to keep them on their toes at all times.
Certainly do. Norman taking the turn and putting MV in the corner. Oh, went for a strike, but MV moved out of the way and gave a chop.
And another chop.
Yeah, I don't think Aren expected this. The crowd wants one more. I don't know, 3 strikes, that's the rule, ain't it?
No, and he tries to get out of there. George pushing MV back to his corner.
Unfortunately, once a competitor gets through the ropes in any way, you cannot legally put your hands on them, so smart move from Norman there.
The crowd already, and as always, on MV's side.
Checking over my notes now, and I said somewhere in Ohio, but it looks like Norman coming from Columbus, Ohio, and MV went for a shoulder tackle and nothing happened.
Looks like he wants to test MV's strength here.
Ooh, and MV telling him to give it right back.
It's going to take a lot more than that to move MV.
And that is a failed attempt on each side for a shoulder tackle. I don't know. Let's see if they can get it. There we go. MV with some momentum, getting Norman down and following it up with a big senton. Oh, you can tell by the look on Norman's face, he was not expecting that.
And MV has the complete opposite look. He's smiling.
Oh, he's enjoying himself, it would seem. Big wind-up. Hush over the crowd. And that was a knuckleball right to the chest of Norman.
I'm betting he wishes he has Voxx back out here to maybe take a chop or two away from him. These are going to build, and he's going to be feeling them. That is for sure.
You know, sometimes that is the nice part of a tag team match. You don't have to be the only one taking the punishment, but whoa!
Looks like he tried to
grabbing George Ross and putting it in front of the charging MV Young. It's enough of a distraction.
I guess he said, if Voxx isn't here, I'll use George.
It seems so. Ooh, a big knee from Norman.
Looks like his little distraction paid off as he gains the upper hand right now against MV.
Big axe handles coming from Norman. This young man is on his return tour from knee surgery that put him out for almost a year. It's a shame too, because those are some strong legs that he has. Ooh, big forearm from MV. Going up the ropes. Ooh, an axe handle cutting off the king.
That's not going to be enough though.
Smart to go for such a quick pin attempt after that. Ooh, a big kick to the back. MV calling for more. Ooh, and the chop to return it. Ooh, a throat chop from Norman.
Both men looking gassed right now.
I think both are bringing a toughness that neither was expecting from each other, but no. Norman is the one staying on his toes so far.
MV trying to gain his breath up against the steps there. Aren not going to let him have it.
Not a chance. He's taking advantage and using those steps to looks like throw some more heat on MV Young. And just a reminder, you can support this free production by becoming a member on YouTube, subscribing on Twitch, or following and starring on Facebook, all with the IndyWrestling.us network. And remember, if you're watching us live on Twitch, YouTube, or Caffeine, use the hashtag Thursday Night Fight to talk about what you like about this show. Tell us what you think. Tell us if you think MV's gonna come back and get Norman on this one, or if Ohio will prevail.
Or tell us that you don't like Ohio.
We certainly don't.
Not here.
Well, the question of whether or not Aren will prevail is not quite answered yet with that pinfall attempt. Oh!
Catching the knee and a headbutt to the chest.
Going for the pop-up knee, but not quite there. And Young getting some fire back and see if he can get it.
MV feeding off of the crowd and all the damage he's already taken in this match. Still suffering from that chop to the neck.
It certainly hard to catch your breath after somebody's done something to your neck. But MV back on his feet now. Big German!
Oh, and he's going for another.
And he gets it! Is he gonna go for a third? Is he gonna go for a third? Norman holding on in a low super kick. Not enough, but it's certainly knocked the wind out of MV Young, that's for sure.
He looks upset about that 2 count.
Well, MV Young in a very dangerous position right now. You don't want to be down. You don't want to be down and out while your competitor is up on their feet.
But that crowd is behind him, and that is a huge difference maker, especially here at 880. This crowd is behind you. It gives you a power that no one else can have.
Well, Norman taking a little too much time to do something in the corner. MV managed to catch him with a back elbow, but Norman capitalizing on his own. A big drop from MV Young, but not enough.
Both these men are giving it their all. Both are tired, both are hurt, and both are looking for something to put this to an end.
Certainly are. A lot of hard hitting from both competitors during this match. Well, let's see what MV has up his sleeve. Going up to that second rope now. Norman down on his back. Oh! MV going for the second rope senton, but Norman moving right out of the way and giving a German right back to MV Young.
That's not going to be enough to keep MV down, though. Both these men showing their strength tonight. The crowd cannot get enough of MV, though.
Oh, looks like he went for a go to sleep there, but MV managed to fight his way out of it. Couple of backhand hands from Norman. Oh, a drop kick right onto the ropes. Lariat to the ropes from Norman. Two are following through, and what is this? DVD! This is gonna be enough.
And it is the King of Pittsburgh here.
Your winner of the match, MV Young.
A hell of a slugfest from MV Young. But managing to capture that victory. Let's see that DVD again. Big Death Valley driver. Putting away Aren Norman and sending him packing back to Columbus.
What a good match and show of strength from both of these contestants tonight. Adding another amazing match to our lineup tonight. Man, I don't think the energy can get any better in here.
Certainly cannot, but we're not done yet, folks. We are about 2/3 of the way through our show tonight. And the next match is going to be massive. We once again want to thank you for joining us tonight. And if you want to keep Thursday night fights going, Venmo at @the-ring, or click on the link in the comments below to help us keep this production going.
This is on you. It's like your head, and all your dumb heads.
Tyler Voxx with some strong words.
Safe trip back to Columbus, guys.
I thought you were the best ref, George. I thought you got in the middle, George.
I told you, getting this crowd on your side is a massive, massive deal here.
Well, Voxx trying to get in the face of referee George Ross, and not quite
Ladies
sure
and
what all
gentlemen,
that
our
was.
next bout is an 8-man tag scheduled for one fall.
Oh, who let him back?
Introduce it first, because I guess he let me. Representing Buddies Incorporated, this is some guy named John.
Oh, man.
Whoa! John! Aren't you forgetting something? It's me, your best friend! It says so on Cage Match! That's really big. It's okay. Don't worry, John. I'm gonna give you your trusty microphone back.
It's great to see you, Joe. Must
gonna
be
be
from the
quite honest, Joe.
scumbag.
I watched last week's show, and I didn't expect you to be here this week. And we will talk about this, but we all know I'm a very private person, and I am not going to discuss personal Buddies Inc. business in front of these shitheads. So let's hug it out, and let's focus on winning tonight, buddy.
I certainly wouldn't mind it if Buddies Incorporated were to handle their business elsewhere, but unfortunately, they are a part of tonight's match.
Their partner, representing the matriarchy, coming to the ring by the princess of IndyWrestling, Amanda Maslow, weighing in at 190 pounds, from Natchez, Mississippi. Ladies and gentlemen, no mercy, Zeke Mercer.
No mercy, Zeke Mercer and Amanda Maslow representing the patriarchy tonight, and the self-proclaimed princess of 880 wrestling is probably going to be a bit of a nuisance during tonight's match. Oh no, she's made a handshake with Joe Murphy.
Zeke and Buddies Inc. in the ring
And
together.
rounding up this crew of Emmy Award winners,
I don't know how this could get any more toxic in that ring.
Well, we're about to see.
representing the Dangerous Knights crew, from the motherland, weighing in at 118 kilograms, standing at 190 centimeters tall, he is one half of the 880 Tag Team Champions. This is the Italian Strongman. This is Gianni Michael Emricko.
GME out here representing the Dangerous Knights crew with one half of the 880 Tag Team Championship. You asked how this match could get any more toxic, and unfortunately, this is about as toxic as we can get.
I definitely spoke way too soon on that. Adding Gianni to anything is like overfilling the cup full of toxicity.
Remember, in wrestling, if you ask, can it get any worse? The answer is always yes. Well, the stage is only half set. One half of tonight's competition, of tonight's 8-man tag is...
And their opponents.
Now.
We need some good and wholesome in that ring to balance this out right now.
introducing first, representing the Den of Desire, coming to the ring, by Marco Narciso, weighing in at 147 pounds, Blizzy Blake.
I don't know about wholesome, but that's definitely a good part.
They certainly are. The Den of Desire here tonight. Blizzy Blake making his move and being a part of this 8-man tag. Of course, bringing Marco Narciso into the ring tonight. And GME doing some sort of impersonation in the corner.
Gianni doing the best Marco impression I've honestly seen. I gotta give him that.
I'm just proud of the fact that he remembered to stretch tonight.
He might have pulled something there. I don't know.
It happens to the best of us, and it would seem the worst of us too. The crowd on fire for our first member of the opposition tonight. And knowing what I know from recent events, they're
His partner first from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 128 pounds. He is the dreamiest of them all. He is Alao.
Alao Dreams making his way to the ring. This young man has been on fire since debuting last month. The crowd is in love with his energy, and I can't wait to see what he brings to this matchup as well.
I've never seen a crowd instantly and so quickly join the side of an up-and-coming star like they have with Alao Dream.
They don't know much about Alao, but they know they love what he's got.
Look at him. How could you not love Alao Dream?
Speaking of
Heading towards the ring, from where the Wild things are, weighing in at 265 pounds, this is the Bearcat, Haught!
The Bearcat is our next entrant into this matchup, and we want to talk about the crowd loving energy. They have taken the keys on like no one else.
Getting the whole crew in on it. Absolutely pumping up this energy again, as he always does.
I love this. Blizzy and Alao joining in with Keith Haught like they were meant to join them. They're now the first competitor.
And their tag team partner. He hails from level 4. He's tipping the scales at 2,500 gigabytes. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your Gigabyte Grizzly. This is Brown.
We want to talk about big energy. Nobody quite brings the energy like Brohemoth.
Brohemoth brings a different kind of raw, aggressive energy.
Oh! We're getting started up hot!
What a dirty tactic. But you know what? That's what they're going to have to resort to be able to take this crew down.
The corners are filled. What is this? Oh, and a big swing and a miss from all 4. The corners have been retaken by the fan favorites. A 4-way pancake!
Absolute train wreck in the middle of the ring there. Only leaving them standing. Wow.
Big quadruple clothesline after that massive pancake in the middle. Blizzy Blake now in with Gianni, Michael, Emricko. Big drop kick from Blake. Big kicks from Blake, but GME is still on his feet. Now in a very dangerous area, being in the opposite corner. elbow from Zeke on.
Keep getting that crowd pumped up to get that energy going.
Low boy line.
A super early pin.
Do not believe that this match is elimination, but it's good nonetheless to try to get the upper hand as fast as you can in these kinds of matches. Leo Dreams taking Gianni to the corner, and now the kick of by Grizzly.
This is a very smart plan by them. Keep tagging out while taking out one member and wearing them down. They're conserving their energy while absolutely wasting Gianni's.
One thing you can say about the competitors of 880 Wrestling is they learn. And you can tell that all the competitors have learned from previous matches when they've gotten jumped and they took charge as quickly as they could. Oh no. Oh, a big world's strongest slam. GME cutting off Blizzy Blake when he tried to send him off the ropes. Blake trying to go for that crossbody but was caught in the crossfire. Now Blake in a very dangerous position, unfortunately.
Gianni tagging in Joe Murphy.
One half of Buddies Incorporated. Big suplex to Blake. Marco Narciso on the outside trying to cheer their tag partner on, but some guy named John now tagging in.
John keeping Blake in that corner there.
Utilizing the ropes trying to choke Blake out.
What a dirty move that is.
And Amanda Maslow choking Blake out, and Blake's tag partners trying to come in and rescue him.
It's absolute chaos in that ring right now.
It certainly is, and Blake's still in a dangerous position.
George finally getting order to all that.
And now Zeke Mercer tagging in. Now there is one person that the crowd is united about. It's Zeke Mercer. They are not a fan of this young person.
The problem is, I believe Zeke feeds off that negative energy so hard it helps him.
They certainly do. Taking a little too much time with Blake, who seems to be fighting his way out of another suplex position. A couple of big shots from Blake. Taking Mercer out the ropes. Who reverses. And a big line to Blake.
Zeke wrenching that arm and looking for a tag. He tags in Joe Murphy.
Dangerous armbar. Nice chest breaker.
Crowd getting on Blizzy's side, trying to get him back up. But it looks like Joe's going to take control and tag in Gianni and keep Blake down.
Utilizing that wrist lock to keep Blake from maneuvering away.
Gianni showing how strong he really is.
Big body slam from Gianni. Nice bit of hesitation there to show everybody, as you said, that Italian strongman style. Going to the second rope now. Trying to go for an elbow drop, and Blake moved. Looks like Alao tagged in. Big line to Mercer, big elbow. Big insecurity.
This isn't the first time Alao and Zeke have fought each other. It looks like Alao has learned from their last match, and he's looking to capitalize on that knowledge he gained from last time.
Big double back elbow from the team up with Keith Haught and Alao Dreams, followed by an assisted body slam. Oh, and Buddies Incorporated breaking up the pin.
I'll tell you, this match is going to keep erupting into chaos. I think it's going to be hard for referee George to keep this under any kind of control. But it looks like Keith can absolutely gain some control here.
Flying uppercut from Mercer. Buddy Zeke were not the legal participants. It was Mercer. Well, it was great seeing them get knocked down by Keith Haught. He's taking his eye off the prize, and now GME and Amanda Manslow choking Haught on the ropes.
Gianni showing us his Marco impression again.
Brohemoth trying to go to the aid of his tag partner, but unfortunately just led to another distraction.
That is not the corner you want to be in right now with all of these dirty contestants. They're not going to play fair.
Certainly not, especially when they're in their home corner. Joe Murphy, we've seen this a few times, going for, I think, a pedigree here. Took a little too long, though. Up and over from Keith.
Oh, and now Joe Murphy is in a position he doesn't want to be in. Arguably one of the worst positions.
Bearcat bumper! This one came with all the fixins, but both competitors are down.
Keep looking for that tag. Here's our replay.
Replay. Oh, and Joe Murphy felt all of that. Tag Brohemoth, tag GME.
Gianni pushing Joe Murphy into the clothesline.
But it didn't quite save him as Brohemoth was ready to clothesline both.
They were starting to see the cracks in this toxic team. Could that be their undoing?
Brohemoth, but those corner lines, dangerous for both. Oh, big headbutt to Zeke Mercer. Tried to go in and save their tag partners, but didn't quite work out. Now, big splash. Hand-kicking GME and Joe Murphy. Murphy walking right into a game over. It's gonna be enough. Some guy named John, GME, and Zeke Mercer all breaking up the tag, and here comes Brohemoth King!
And the ring absolutely erupts into chaos again. As I said before, it's going to be hard for referee George to keep any kind of control here. There's a lot of energy in that ring, and they're looking to absolutely just demolish each other with it.
The corners are filled once again. GME taking some rapid fire from Keith Haught. Some guy named John taking boots from Alao Dreams. Looks like Brohemoth has gotten rid of Zeke Mercer, not sure where. But GME, clothesline to the back of Keith Haught, tossing out Blizzy Blake, sending Murphy to do something. Oh! I'm tossing out Alao Dreams. What does the Italian strongman have planned now? Oh, and Alao going for the dream catcher, and he gets it! Neckbreaker from some guy named John! Let's see what Blake's got. Samoa drop from Blizzy Blake! Oh no. Oh, Murphy. Hang that pedigree!
Looks like Joe Murphy forgot about one, though.
Oh, and Mercer cutting off Brohemoth before he can get him. What was big flying knee from Mercer? Trying to go for a springboard. But that's the Monster Mayhem driver from Brohemoth. GME coming back into the ring.
Getting that crowd going once again.
Haught going up to the top rope. We've seen this before. Wait a minute. Amanda Maslow keeping Keith from going up to the top rope with a hot mess. And Marco grabbing Amanda again. Oh, these two are exchanging hands too.
Marco taking the crown.
Oh no! Referee George was so distracted he missed the Gianni. Low blow to Keith Haught. Oh, we have seen this before. A strong and special, and that's it.
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winners of the match, the team of Gianni, Michael, Emricko, Zeke, Mercer, Joe Murphy, and some guy named John. Get your hands off me.
A combination of the chaos down below, distraction from Amanda Maslow, led to the victory of the team of Gianni, Michael, Emricko, Zeke, Mercer, Joe Murphy, and some guy named John. Let's see a replay of that. There's that low blow to Keith Haught.
Dirty moves.
Led into that vicious move we've seen time and time again. And this is the move that led to one of the longest winning streaks in 880 history, and it was effective tonight.
John still stumbling around like he's not sure where he is, but honestly, I'm not sure if we ever know where he is.
Well, we want to remind you folks that Thursday Night Fights is a collaboration between T2T Wrestling Academy Pittsburgh and Sidekick Media Services to train the next generation of professional wrestlers and live production operators. If you want to learn more video with Sidekick Media Services, click the link in the video description and hit up MV Young or T2T Pittsburgh on social media if you want to learn how to be
Oh, come on, what happened in here? Let's hear it. Come on, let's hear it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your Thursday Night Fights main event of the evening, and it is for the 880 Wrestling Championship.
Back again with the other half of the matriarchy. Sahara has been one hell of a competitor the past couple of months. She's been on one hell of a hot streak, and the crowd can't seem to make heads or tails of her. They love her in-ring performance, but the attitude gets it every time.
She is incredibly talented. But will her talent be enough tonight?
There he is, our reigning and defending 880 champion amateur wrestler Reese Hayes. When it comes to one-on competition, Reese Hayes has been incredibly successful, and he's defended that title against many people. Will tonight be another notch in the books of the 880 champion, or will we see the title change hands?
Reese looking cool, calm, and relaxed. Let's see if that calmness pays off tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event of the evening, and it is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the 880 Wrestling Championship. When things get underway, your man in charge of the square circle, George Ross. Introducing first, the challenger. She represents the matriarchy and is brought to you ringside by the princess of 880 Wrestling, Amanda Maslow. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the millionated star speed, Paris Sahara. Her opponent, the champion, weighing in at 165 pounds, coming to you from Pittsburgh, 170 pounds, I stand corrected. Coming to you from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, he is the reigning, defending 880 Wrestling Champion. This is amateur wrestler Reese Hayes.
Quite an ovation for our reigning defending champion. This is one hell of a match in the making. Paris Sahara has been manifesting an 880 championship match, and she has got it tonight.
And to be honest, she absolutely deserves it. Even though there's a lot of disrespect there, she has shown that she has the talent and the ability to get where she is.
Well, we're going to talk about disrespect. Reese Hayes going for the handshake there at the beginning, and Paris Sahara kicking it away. Nice waist-lock takeover from Hayes. Reese Hayes caught Sahara off guard. Ooh, a nice head roll there.
Reese going for the early pin.
Nice headlock takeover. Showing off that amateur wrestling background, and massive Sahara with the hair pull there. Went for the shoulder tackle, but we saw this earlier. It's gonna take more than that. Ooh, a nice run up from Hayes to Sahara. Bit of momentum going between the competitors. Following into a couple of arm drags there. Sahara has had the wind knocked out of her and is taking her time composing herself outside of the ring now. Reese Hayes having none of this, going out to get her.
A little trickery from Paris.
Oh, a big kick to the face outside of the ring.
Paris really gonna have to reach into her catalog to pull this victory off tonight.
Gosh! Springboard drop kick!
And that just might be one of the tricks that will work.
Somehow not enough, and now Sahara taking her aggression out on Reese Hayes in the middle of the ring. We saw a bit of frustration there as she was knocked off her game, but that frustration seems to be gone, and she has reconfigured herself with a couple of big kicks to Hayes.
And more surprisingly, Paris getting some of the crowd on her side, more than just Princess Amanda.
One thing I like about our crowd is they recognize good wrestling, and regardless of the tactics, there is good wrestling happening here from Paris Sahara. Locking in that nice cravat hold, which has been very effective tonight. Pulling Hayes in for a couple of knee strikes. Big snapmare. And a running knee off the ropes. Manifestation was not quite strong enough there for the victory, but it certainly knocked our champion down. And we keep seeing this tonight. Everyone is utilizing those bottom ropes to choke out their competitors. And George Ross once again being distracted as Amanda Maslow
We're going to have to get somebody down to ringside these days just to stop Amanda from choking everybody on the roster.
Well, Marco Narciso was trying his best to take a hold of it. Big backbreaker from Sahara onto Reese Hayes there. Oh! Trying to go for a splitting leg drop, but Hayes, more aware than we assumed, and moved out of the way.
Reese with a big crossbody.
Big crossbody. Well, Hayes seemed to be out of it for a little bit there, but he seems to be back now. Let's see if he can capitalize on Sahara.
Reese showing pain in those ribs. Let's see if that's going to take any key factor in tonight.
Big kick to the back of Hayes.
Seems like Paris also notices Reese holding his ribs and chipping away at them.
The thing about this matchup, Reese Hayes has mentioned some time ago that he is open to any sort of challenger, especially after what happened at our last Fridays on 5th performance. Cartwheeling back elbow into a big bulldog from Sahara. Still not enough. Reese Hayes has had quite a fire since our loss to the T2T Brooklyn. He's opened the door for anyone to try their luck at winning that championship, including Sahara here tonight. But gotta be honest with you, I think he has his sights set on bigger opponents.
Absolutely, I think Reese is looking for any name, especially the big names, to just continue marking his territory here at 880 and beyond 880.
When we say big names, it's not just big because of their in-ring capacity, but big because of their impact here at 880, specifically Gianni Underwood. Hold on, what's this? Spinning crossbody off the second rope from Hayes, and it caught Sahara off guard. Reese Hayes fighting so that he can perhaps fight against Angelo Carter, Gianni Underwood, and of course, Joseph A-Game, but the baddest bitch kick there from Sahara. Both competitors are down. See that again. A big crossbody from Hayes. Absolutely excellent, but that kick from Sahara put them down again. Big side suplex from Hayes. Oh, we have seen this position before. I think this may be it. A 4-1-2.
Reese is looking to put this away right now.
There we go. Finally get another big crossbody. See Sahara. Oh, I've seen this before. Going for the DVD, but Sahara with a claw.
Paris absolutely showing that frustration and playing dirty to get this win.
Big roundhouse kick, but Hayes got his foot on the rope. Amanda Maslow watching on in disbelief that wasn't quite enough. What is this? Round and round we go. It's an Arcana roll. What a finish!
Reese showing his
Your winner of the match, and still the 880 Wrestling Champion, Reese Hayes!
A bridging Arcana roll from Hayes. It looked like he was going for the teardrop suplex at one point, but after a couple of reversals, we have a nice victory. And let's see a replay of that roll. Nicely clean, and then a clean bridge to finish.
Paris putting up a great fight tonight, but Reese yet again showing that wrestling prowess he has, pulling off the victory and remaining our 880 champion. I'm Gianni Demise.
Filling in for our amazing Tony Tantera. It has been one hell of a show. We'll see you next week. Get roached!
We interrupt this special presentation to bring you this message. 880 Wrestling. You have failed again. While your attention was in Brooklyn, our attention was on you. Matt Conard was just Chapter 1. Edric Everhart was Chapter 2. And me? I am a simple storyteller. And the culmination of your story is coming soon. MV Young called himself the King of Pittsburgh. Well, the king is dead.